I'm doing a St. Patrick's Day giveaway to thank you guys for the insane year that you guys have given me. This basket is full of some of my favorite beauty products. First, I knew I wanted to throw in my every single day go-to perfume. It's the Vanilla Billie Eilish perfume. This is my favorite vanilla perfume as a go-to vanilla girly. But I'm also a big body mist girl, so I put in a full size of the Sol de Janeiro 76. Super viral Olaplex hair mask, I had to throw in one of those. I recently got really into the Lemme vitamin, so I put in a full size of the Lemme Sleep. The also very viral Benetint cookie highlighter. I just threw in all the super viral products. I also put in the Jelly Milk Tint Blush and Lip Tint. That was literally all over my For You page a couple months ago. Put in the super omega viral, the Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. This one is closed. This one's gonna be your guys's, but this is the one that I have in my own collection. It's that super viral, I know you guys have seen it, like pink serum. I absolutely love this stuff. That's just a few of the things that I absolutely stuffed in this basket for you guys. All the details on how you can win this big bundle are in the caption of my last Instagram post. It's really simple. You just have to like and comment on that post, follow me there, and follow me on TikTok. Very simple. I really wanted to do this giveaway to thank you guys for the insane year that you guys have given me. I only started posting on here at like the end of January, so that's absolutely insane. My podcast I just started on Christmas Eve has just hit 20,000 followers on Spotify. Overall, like through all platforms, it has over 40,000 followers, which is insane. I'm about to hit 1.6 million followers on TikTok, which is unbelievable. And I haven't done a giveaway since like exactly 1 year ago when I hit 100,000 followers. So this is long overdue. So check out the caption of my last Instagram post for your chance to win all of my beauty favorites, and good luck. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and again, thank you guys so much. Elliot Rodger, the king of the incels, who killed as a form of revenge because no girls wanted to sleep with him. He killed because he thought that he was entitled to girls sleeping with him.
I'm 22 years old, and I'm still a and has been very torturous. It's not fair. You denied me a happy life, and in turn, I will deny all of you life. It's only fair. I hate all of you.
Growing up, Elliot had the perfect childhood and a very privileged life. His parents were both very wealthy and well-connected. His father was the assistant director for the Hunger Games. Elliot's mom was friends with a ton of famous people. Here's a photo of her with Michael Jackson and George Lucas. His family lived in London and LA in big, beautiful, fancy homes. Elliot went on the most lavish vacations all around the world. But instead of being humble, Elliot liked to brag about his family's money and their social ranking, and he would judge anyone that he thought was below him. He's pretty much just a big jerk. We definitely all know the type. He got his self-worth from the things that he owned, from his parents' fancy homes to his parents' money and the fancy cars and designer clothes that his parents' money bought him. When Elliot was 7 years old, his parents did divorce. He blamed his mom for it too. He was really angry with her. His dad quickly moved on, got a new girlfriend. Elliot thought his dad was like cool for that. This woman would soon become Elliot's stepmom, and soon Elliot would have a new baby brother. In school, Elliot wanted to be one of like the popular kids, and he thought that he was entitled to be their friend and be in like the cool kid circle, and it became an obsession. That's like the thing about Elliot. He thinks he's entitled to all these things without making any effort to actually get them. Elliot wants all these cool friends, but no one wants to be Elliot's friend because he's a jerk talking about his parents' money all the time. Elliot also hated and resented girls, but he thought that he was entitled to them. In high school, when boys in Elliot's school started hooking up with girls, Elliot was mad and jealous because he wasn't doing that. But Elliot never went out of his way to talk to girls, ever, in his life. Elliot went to an all-boys private school. After school, he just hung out in his room alone all day playing video games. He hated girls, so he never talked to them, but still, he thought he was entitled to girls hooking up with him. He expected that girls would just approach him. Elliot has an inflated ego, and he thinks that he's the most perfect and attractive guy ever, and that he has all this money and nice cars and nice clothes, and he was shocked that all of these ugly guys were getting some and he wasn't. And Elliot began sharing all of these thoughts in videos that he would post online, and here's a few of them.
I'm such a magnificent guy. I'm beautiful. You can't deny that. I've traveled all over the world. I have so much to talk about. I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me. It doesn't make sense. I do everything I can to appear attractive to you. I dress nice. I'm sophisticated. I'm magnificent. I have a nice car, a BMW. The girls are not sexually attracted to me. There's a major problem with that. A major problem. That's a problem that I intend to rectify. I, in all my magnificence and power, I will not let this fly. It's an injustice that needs to be dealt with.
Elliot hated girls because they wouldn't give him some, but he also hated everyone in relationships that were in love because they were getting some and he wasn't.
Look at them. He's in heaven right now, sitting on this beautiful beach with his beautiful girlfriend, kissing her, feeling her love. While I'm sitting here all alone, because no beautiful girl wants to be my girlfriend. I hate them. I hate them so much. Why does he deserve to get that experience and not me? I can only imagine the heavenly things they'll be doing together when they go back home tonight. I'm sure they'll be having... What will I be doing? Lying in my bed alone, with no one, because no one wants me.
He's such a creep. And Elliot had the same experience in college that he had in high school. He was a huge jerk, so no one wanted to be his friend and no one wanted to be his girlfriend. And he thought that he just deserved all those things. Elliot thought that the world was out to get him, even though he was super privileged, super rich. He drove really nice cars. He wore designer clothes. Elliot literally went to the world premiere of a bunch of nice movies like Hunger Games and all the Star Wars movies because of his parents' connections. He thought the world was out to get him because girls weren't throwing themselves at him, even though he's a huge jerk, openly talked about how much he hated women and wouldn't talk to them. In 2013, Elliot was 21 years old and he found the online incel community. And I'm sure everyone watching this, if you've been online at all, you know what incels are. But if you don't, they are men that are involuntarily celibate, meaning that they want to be with girls in that kind of way, but no girls will be with them, hook up with them. So these men go online to share their frustrations, their anger, their resentment, their self-pity, and their entitlement. It's literally Elliot, and it's the first time that he felt like he ever fit in. The longer Elliot went without doing it, the angrier he got. He couldn't believe that he was 22 years old and he never did it before. Elliot got really into weapons and he started having really disturbing, violent fantasies about the revenge that he wanted to get against everyone. In 2014, Elliot wrote his manifesto. It's over 100,000 words about how awful women are to him and how he was going to get revenge and his plan to get revenge in what he called the Day of Retribution. The plan was to first kill his stepmom and his baby brother because he hated them and he hated that he felt that his baby brother was growing up to be cooler than him. Then Elliot planned to kill his 2 college roommates, and then once his apartment didn't have his roommates in it anymore, he was going to lure dozens of people into his apartment, do the most terrible things to them that I've ever read, and then he was going to remove their heads. And this was just phase 1 of Elliot's plan. Phase 2 was that Elliot was going to go to the hottest sorority house in his college campus. He was going to kill all of them, and then he would just drive around running people over. He would then go to the main street of his town, throw all the heads of his victims onto the street to just horrify everyone, and then he would open fire with his weapons on everybody. May 23rd, 2014 was the day that Elliot planned to act out his Day of Retribution. He decided against hurting his stepmom and his stepbrother, but he did tragically take the lives of his 2 college roommates and their friend that they had over. And their names were Chung Yuen Hong, George Chen, and Wei Hung Wong. Elliot then posted his last video that he would ever post online, and that was the video that I showed you guys at the beginning of this video.
Hi, Elliot Rodger here. Well, this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the Day of Retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge against humanity. Against all of you. I'm 22 years old, and it's still it has been very torturous. It's not fair. You girls have never been attracted to me. I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me, but I will punish you all for it. I don't know what you don't see in me. I'm the perfect guy, and yet you throw yourselves at all these obnoxious men, instead of me, the supreme gentleman. I will punish all of you for it. You will finally see that I am, in truth, the superior one. The true alpha male. Yes. Well, now, I will be a god compared to you. You will all be animals. You denied me a happy life, and in turn, I will deny all of you life. It's only fair. I hate all of you. I've waited a long time for this. I can't wait to give you exactly what you deserve. Utter annihilation.
Only 1 minute after he uploaded that video online, he emailed 34 people his 137-page manifesto, and he emailed this to his parents, his old friends, his teachers, and some other family members. If you want to read his 137-page manifesto, it is online, but I do not suggest it. Elliot then drove to that sorority house, but the door was locked and no one would let him in. At that exact same moment, 3 beautiful girls were walking by the sorority house, so Elliot decided to use his weapon on them instead. Catherine Cooper and Veronica Wise lost their lives this way, and their third friend was shot 5 times but survived. Elliot then drove around wherever he went, opening fire, and this is how he killed Christopher Martinez. Elliot is still driving, but the police are chasing him, and during this police chase, Elliot's car crashes. The police go up to his car, but by the time they get there, Elliot had already unalived himself. So he never had to face the evil things that he did. This case really blew up in the media, and a lot of the reason why incels are even like a known thing. And really disturbingly, a lot of men online actually defended and praised Elliot. Instead of blaming him for the lives that he stole, a lot of men online actually blamed women and girls, saying that all women could have prevented this if someone had just hooked up with him. And the men that think like that and say things like that are just as evil as Elliot, in my opinion. Just completely missed the point. And if you watch to the end of this video, please remember the victims: Christopher Martinez, Catherine Cooper, Veronica Wise, George Chen, Wei Hong Wong, and Chung Yuen Hong. And I will see you guys all in my next video.